Some players try to overpower the game. Others outthink it. Pau Gasol outthought the game. Every movement, every pass, every decision. Because basketball is not just about physical ability. It is about understanding spacing, understanding timing, understanding where your teammates need you to be. Gasol understood all of it because intelligence creates advantage, an advantage that doesn't rely on speed or strength, but on awareness. And awareness allows you to stay one step ahead. Gasol was always one step ahead, reading defenses, finding open teammates, positioning himself perfectly. Because positioning creates opportunity, and opportunity creates impact. But his mindset also included patience, because intelligent players don't rush. They read, they observe, they wait for the right moment. And when that moment comes, they execute. Gasol executed, with precision, with control, with confidence. But his journey also includes selflessness, because he didn't need the spotlight. He didn't need the most shots. He didn't need the attention. He focused on winning, making the right play, helping his team succeed, because winning requires sacrifice. It requires players who understand that the team comes first. Gasol embraced that, but his mindset also included skill development, because intelligence alone is not enough. You must have the skill to execute your decisions, footwork, passing, shooting, post moves. Gasol developed all of it because complete players impact every part of the game, and Gasol impacted everything. But the deeper lesson from his journey is this: you must think the game. You must stay patient. You must make the right play. Pau Gasol built his greatness through intelligence and selflessness, and that mindset made him a champion. Now internalize this mindset. You must stay composed. You must trust your IQ. You must play for the team. Say this internally: I think the game. I stay patient. I make the right play. I impact winning. Because intelligence creates advantage. Patience creates control. And teamwork creates championships. There is a different level of basketball, where talent alone is not enough, where skill must meet purpose, where individual ability must align with team success. That is where championships are won. And Pau Gasol lived in that space, because playing at the highest level requires more than talent. It requires understanding your role, understanding your teammates, understanding what the game needs from you in that moment. Gasol understood that, and when he stepped into a championship environment, he didn't try to take over everything. He fit in, but not in a passive way, in a powerful way, because fitting in at the highest level means elevating everyone around you. It means making the right play, every time, even when it's not the most exciting, even when it doesn't show up in highlights. Gasol made those plays because he understood something deeper. Winning is built on details: screens, passes, positioning, communication, effort. And when those details are executed consistently, championships follow. But another key part of his mindset was trust. Trust in his teammates, trust in the system, trust in the process, because championship teams rely on trust. Without it, everything breaks down, and Gasol trusted. He trusted the flow of the game. He trusted his decisions. He trusted that making the right play would lead to the right outcome. And that trust created confidence. Confidence not in forcing plays, but in letting the game unfold. But his journey also required toughness, mental toughness, because playing alongside greatness comes with pressure, expectations, scrutiny, moments where you are tested. And in those moments, you must stay strong. You must stay focused. You must stay committed to the team. Gasol did that. He stayed composed. He stayed disciplined. He stayed locked into the bigger goal, because he understood that championships are not about individuals. They are about unity, about players working together, about sacrifice, about commitment, and Gasol committed. But the deeper lesson from his journey is this: you must play for something bigger than yourself. You must trust your role. You must stay disciplined. Pau Gasol built his greatness through intelligence and selflessness, and that mindset made him a champion. Now internalize this mindset. You must stay composed. You must trust your team. You must make the right play. Say this internally: I play for the team. I trust the game. I stay disciplined. I impact winning. Because teamwork creates unity. Unity creates success. And success creates championships. Greatness is not always loud. It's not always explosive. It's not always built on highlight plays. Sometimes greatness is quiet. It's controlled. It's thoughtful. That was Pau Gasol. Because while others tried to overpower the game, he understood it. He studied it. He felt it. And when you truly understand the game, you don't need to force anything. You let it come to you. You make the right play at the right time. Every time. And that's what separates players. Because most players focus on what they can do, but great players focus on what the game needs. And Gasol gave the game what it needed. A pass instead of a shot, a screen instead of a move, positioning instead of forcing action. Because winning is built on decisions, not just talent. And the players who make the best decisions win the most. But here's the deeper truth. Playing this way requires discipline. It requires patience. It requires letting go of ego. Because the spotlight won't always be on you. The stats won't always tell your story. The recognition won't always come, but the impact will. And that's what matters. Gasol impacted winning at the highest level because he chose the team over himself. And that choice built championships. Now understand this. This is not just about Pau Gasol. This is about how you approach the game. Do you force things, or do you read them? Do you chase moments, or do you create the right ones? Do you play for yourself, or do you play to win? Say this to yourself right now. I think the game. I stay patient. I make the right play. I impact winning. Because intelligence creates advantage. Patience creates control. And selflessness creates championships. Pau Gasol didn't just play basketball. He mastered how to win it. And once you understand that, you don't just play the game better. You see it differently. Your mindset is your edge.